What's up, guys? We're back on the main account at 3673. A lot has been going on. We were originally in our KvK. The KvK is still ongoing, but we have pulled out. Our leader has kind of gone AWOL, or I will say our previous leader. There's a lot to get into on that case itself. While we're talking about that, let's just go down story time, at least show you the KvK map. We officially lost. There's a lot to talk about this KvK. It's hard to say. It's a tough loss, but the fighting was just not there for our kingdom. After about 5 hours into the fight, our king kind of lost his mind. He kicked everybody out of the alliance, and he was mad because there was going to have to be a takeover. As you can see, this is our home kingdom right now. He took the main alliance, the main shell, and basically destroyed everything. So we're starting over in another shell at the moment. The king is, I say the king, the old king, Kurt, is still in the kingdom somewhere. Well, here he is. This is Kurt. He has changed his name to Hisoka. Photos, blah, blah, blah. They said they're trying to start a civil war. There was no civil war. It was just a kingdom getting tired of a certain king called Kurt, who is now known as Hisoka. So, little backstory. Kurt has been giving himself first place in every MGE. Since I've been in the kingdom, Kurt has been giving himself first place in every MGE event. And he's king, which, you know, really would not be a big deal. But if you're going to give yourself first place, you will have to show up in KvKs. No matter what. There's no excuse when you get first spot in 20 plus MGEs. You have to be on for KvK. The cracks first started last KvK, where he got first. He was our only real garrison that had maxed. And he missed 90% of the fighting. He showed up at the end of the fighting to get around 300 million kill points to make it look like he actually did something. And I remember strictly in my last stream, the last KvK, I called that out. I didn't go too far into it because I did not want to get zeroed for calling out the king. But I did notice he pulled that maneuver last KvK. And this KvK, just before Kingsland, he only had a measly 25 million kill points. So once again, he took the first spot in all MGs again. Did not show up for any of the fighting. And then when his council members decided to bring this up to him, he rebelled. He did not want to give up his power position. He did not want to be reasoned with. If you don't show up for the KvK, especially if you're getting that number one spot consistently, and you have the best commanders in our kingdom, that's a problem. That's always going to be a problem. I've seen a lot of kingdoms where kings don't even give themselves the first spot in MGs that much. And when I say literally every one, he took first in every one. So there was a back and forth from my understanding, talking with the new council members. And he decided in the middle of a KvK to start kicking people and deleting our territory. So we made a tactical retreat out of the KvK. Go ahead and wash our hands with that one. With our best shell being knocked out. And even the shell that we are using now, as you can see, it's not max tech at all. I'm going to use my tech real quick. It's not maxed out unless they finished it within the last couple of days. No, see, there's a couple things here and there that need to be upgraded, but it's almost there. Yeah, a couple gathering things. Not the most important, but it's not a fully maxed tech shell right now. It will be by the next KvK, which is the only thing we can look forward to at this point. Dictating on how strong this kingdom is going to be after this, because to my understanding, there's nobody hanging out with Hisoka, aka Kurt, our ex-leader. He's still in the kingdom. And before we finally destroyed the last bit of the shell that he was hiding in, was our original shell, he started writing these weird messages talking about he's going to become the worst nightmare of this kingdom. Every one of us is going to be destroyed. He's letting a squad from 3560 come. And they will unleash a massive civil war, which is obviously not happening as he is no longer in control. And nothing ever happened. He's just blowing smoke because he did not want to give up his power. I'm not 100% sure. Just a lot of empty threats. He just kept posting consistently kingdom mails. He was obviously furious that he was asked to step down as king because of his role of not showing up to KvKs and also taking the top MGE spots. Obviously, this one is promising once again to bring a legion of guys from 3560. This is how our agents will infiltrate and aid us. Then with 15 of us united, we would turn this place into hell itself. We would erase everyone and bring the entire 3560 kingdom here. There will be no peace for you. The stench of blood will fill the air. The money you invested will be reduced to nothing. My inner circle lies silent for now, but when the time comes, we will make this place worse than hell. This guy, he completely lost his mind. And obviously, after we destroyed the old alliance, or the last fort that was on the Lost Kingdom, we now have a new control of management, which I think is best. It's pretty much going to be formed of the council members. We're going to have a 3-king rotation and see how that goes. Currently sitting at about 4 billion power. Some guys might still be in KvK. Just honestly, it wasn't worth it for me. I was already low on speed ups and resources to start with. And there's no reason for me to get kills in a KvK that was already lost when our king decided to lose his fucking mind. And I cannot say that enough. All my years of playing this game, I've never seen a king act out like this. It could have been much worse if we were just after KvK, because then he could have actually let a bunch of migrants in. But luckily, we got him out before that could happen. And even if it did, a couple got in, it would not be a problem. He's somewhere in zone 1 hiding out. I'm sure some people want his blood. I personally just think whatever. The dude was crazy and obviously abusing his power. So he's now gone. And the KvK is lost. And all I can do is look forward to the next KvK. Yes, I could try to look for another kingdom, but I already have plans for this account. I just need to wait out a couple more KvKs, and then I already have a kingdom I want to move this one to. But I think that will be it for this video. If you're watching this, happy Thanksgiving, by the way. And I will catch you on the next video as soon as I can get another update for what's going to be happening here. Peace out.